have the Makita 18V vacuum, model XLC02R1B. It comes with a battery, a 2 amp-hour battery, and a charger and some accessories. Attachment. Comes with a nice little charger here with a fan. And it does include attachments, this rotating head here, but the thing is with the attachments is that it's the reverse of what you would find in a Shop Vac. So Makita tools, the smaller end goes into the vac and the bigger end goes into the tool, into the attachment. Now that's the opposite of a Shop Vac, which the smaller end is no, the bigger end goes into the vacuum. The Shop Vac, the bigger end goes to the vacuum, and the smaller end goes to the attachment, such as this here. So the Makita tools, it won't work. So if I try to attach a Shop Vac tool, a Shop Vac attachment to a Makita, it won't work. There's no way to do it. The extender, see the bigger end, won't go in. So this is what I did, since I can't use Shop Vac tools, and I do have a lot of Shop Vac tools. So what I did was, since it is just the reverse, since the Makita attachment is just the reverse of a Shop Vac tool, here's a standard Shop Vac tool, large end. So what I did was I went and I cut a piece off like that. So what I did was I fitted this to the Makita, and I drew an outline of where it ends, and immediately where it ends I cut it short. As you can see, these two are exactly the same. These two are Shop Vac extenders, and what I did was just cut it, measure and cut, and then of course it still won't fit. So what I did was I took just a box cutter. You could use sandpaper, whatever you use, and I just cut, shaved off about 3/4 of an inch, maybe an inch. You could cut to a full inch if you want. And now it fits Shop Vac tools. So now the Makita to this adapter that I just created, and Shop Vac tool. So now it works. So now I can use Shop Vac tools. So it's a bit rough. So what I might do, what I want to do is cement that to a Shop Vac extension, like this one here. This is a standard Shop Vac extension, and maybe I'll just attach that like this, so this goes into my adapter goes into the Makita, and at the other end, the short end, goes to an extender. So what I really want to do is use PVC cement. This is from a hardware store. Any hardware store, you can get ABS cement, because this stuff is ABS. So any ABS solution, I got the one that's mixed PVC and ABS, and I'll just cement the adapter that I just made to a attachment so that it'll attach easier. Because as you see, it's a little hard to attach. I'm kind of struggling with it. So it doesn't. It's hard to push it, force it all the way in, and then it's hard to come out. So I'm just gonna cement this together so that it'll be easier. So it's standard. Now it becomes a standard tool. So now I got my attachment. Now I can use standard Shop Vac tools with the Makita vac. Here's the vac once more. Here's a model of the thing. So if you do get this one, there's also a white one. So there's a white one and a clear blue one. I got the clear blue one. There's a white one, but they're the same model. The difference is that the white one, I think lasts a few minutes more, but it's also slightly less powerful. And this one is not too powerful, but it's not really a Shop Vac, but a good all-around tool that you use around your corners and floors, hard floors. A very useful tool, not terribly powerful, but not loud either. Not loud, not powerful. I haven't found any adapters in the hardware store. I went to the hardware store, I couldn't find any adapters, so I had to make my own. Just saw off a piece. Any hacksaw will do. Any hacksaw, any kind of saw, hacksaw, a blade if you need to. If you need a box cutter, you could do it with a box cutter, or a hot knife if you have a hot knife, or you could use a hot knife on the stove. So if you go take a knife or whatever and heat it up in a knife that you don't want, like an old knife that you're not going to use anymore, because once you burn it, it's going to be blackened and you won't be able to use it anymore. And you could cut it in half with a hot blade, and then use a box cutter to smooth it out. Box cutter to smooth out the edges, or sandpaper if you don't have a box cutter. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.